Over the years, I have spent so much time getting this garden together, keeping it going. I spend a lot of time watering this garden. I spent so much time that there were times where my late wife would be yelling up from the house, "Are you almost done so we can do something?" And said, "I'll be down as soon as I can. I'm just gonna finish watering the garden." And I wish I had that time back. So from here on out, I'm not going to let that time get away from me. I'm installing a drip irrigation system here. And actually, this is the second video for this because the first one, the audio sucked horribly. It's gonna save me water, therefore money. It's gonna make my plants healthier. It's going to save me time that I could spend with my friends and family. I'm not letting that time go anymore. Stick with me, I'll walk you through this. It's so simple to put together. Everything I've ordered right from Amazon and it's doing wonders. As you can see behind me, I actually have most of it installed. It's been installed and my cold weather plants are coming up beautifully. So I can't argue with how effective it is. I have 120 drip emitters spread out throughout the garden at about 2-foot spacings. You use less water because we're watering plants individually instead of wasting the water all over. I can come through and I can plant plants next to each one of these emitters and each plant will be watered all by itself. So everything starts at the water tanks up there on the hill. Those two 55-gallon drums are being filled by a hydraulic ram pump that I have down in the creek, which is pumping water without electricity or power or fuel of any sort. I have a video on that. I'll leave a link in the description below and you can check that out. From there, the water comes down and it is split into 2 half-inch distribution lines running down either side of the garden here. And I've zoned this garden off into 5 separate zones. So I don't have to water the whole garden at once if I don't need to. A lot of times the plants in one section of the garden don't need as much water as other sections of the garden. Each one of these zones is split off by a T that's put into the half-inch distribution line, comes over and we have a shutoff. This way I can control water to each zone. And then from there, I have a 4-way splitter, which goes into 1/4-inch line and out to the drip emitters. So as the water comes down, I can shut this one off. I also have several other valves in place to control the water flow so that I can water directly where I wanted to without any problems. This whole thing, I bought 2 drip irrigation kits off of Amazon, as well as 6 of these valves and a couple of extra T's and 1 Y splitter that's up at the top. We'll take a look at that. All of that probably ran me around $130. Not too bad. And once it's installed, I don't have to do anything more to it. When you water with a garden hose and you spray over the top of your plants, that water being left on the leaves is a breeding ground for plant diseases such as blight. I know you've probably seen it on your tomato plants. And it's almost impossible to get rid of once it sets in. By using a drip irrigation system and keeping the watering at the base of the plant, the leaves are not getting wet. So we're going to have healthier, bigger plants, which are going to produce much more fruits and vegetables for us. So that is another benefit to doing a drip irrigation system like this. The other problem with hose watering over the garden is a lot of that water lands on the leaves of the plants and it doesn't make it down to the roots where the plant can actually utilize it. The plant will not take water in from the leaves, only from the roots. By using the drip irrigation system, we are ensuring that we're getting all the water to the roots where the plant can use it, instead of left on the leaves where it's going to evaporate. Here we have our Y splitter. It has 2 shut-off valves, so I can send the water down either side of the garden using one of the 2 distribution lines. Now, all I do, I come up to the tanks, I turn a valve up there, I set a few valves down here with just a quick twist, and the water's gonna flow, and I can walk away and spend time with my family, my friends, do things. I can go out and come back. I'm not shackled to the garden anymore. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up so YouTube will share this video with more people just like you and me. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button for more videos from me. And I thank you. We'll catch ya.